Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome to Fifth Third Stadium, home to the Kennesaw State Owls. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Georgia State Panthers, taking on a team from Conference USA, the Kennesaw State Owls. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Georgia State will kick it off to get this game started. And he's going to bring it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So Kennesaw State's offense will have the football first. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Williams will pass. Got his man on the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Kennesaw State right back to work. They'll run play action. Got him downfield. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now, get ready for another.
And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Here comes the option. Now the toss. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. He'll field the punt and take it back. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. So Georgia State's offense will have its first possession of the game. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Panthers. He got him loose, and it was lights out after that.
Yeah, this offense, man, they look good. They looked great last week, obviously putting up huge numbers. Again this week, coming out the gates in the first quarter with the scoring drive. This offense is putting the college
the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. From the gun, running back gets the give. Finds a little bit of space, he'll get 3 out to the 15. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Williams looking for a man. Rushes on him. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Kennesaw State right back to work. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Ogden. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Classic pressure coming from the defense's right side, and they get the quarterback to the turf.
And that's what those defensive ends in a 4-3 do. Those guys know how to get after the quarterback, play on an edge. Nice job rushing the passer, getting off the football, and getting to the QB and getting him on the ground.
Well, he did everything he could to try to avoid all those defenders, but at the end, it's still a negative play, tackle for loss.
One defender, then the next one. The blitzing guy got a shot at him. Everybody had a shot. It took a while to get him down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Hauls it in at the 40. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. He'll start this drive going to the air. Finds his man. It's Robinson.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
And the Panthers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll go to the ground. Still running at the 35. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. The Panthers are rolling down the field. Barrels ahead. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow. They don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill. Go get the running back. Get a tackle for a loss.
Into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Nice execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on them. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy over.
Another incompletion on 3rd down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. And this will be a short one from about 21 yards out. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. The give to the back. Brought down at the 21, but a really big play there to pick up 10. Kennesaw State right back to work.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Williams will pass. Fires to the middle. He can't make the catch. Had it right in his hands, and it'll be 4th down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. They'll start this drive from the 42. Holden finds his man on the left. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds, a yard short at the 49. And the Panthers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Got a man. It's Coleman. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows. He can run slants. He can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Trying to play action. Finds the tight end. There he goes. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. Fires on the move. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Panthers!
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them winning their 1st game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
He's chased out of bounds at the 11-yard line, and now they're backed up after that poor return. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Williams looking for a man. Here's a hit. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
And that's a really good decision by the quarterback. Don't take the sack, throw the ball away. Now, listen, we can debate whether that was intentional grounding or not because he's still in the pocket. I'm not sure that that's not classified as grounding, but they didn't call it. So, you know what? Nice throwaway, QB.
He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Leaves it with the back. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. He gets it away from his own end zone. Corrals it at the 45. Can they catch him? Found a lot of running room before he goes out of bounds, and what a way to build a little momentum. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. This is just what they wanted, a quick start, a 17-0 lead, and now they have the ball back. Looking to scramble. Lets it fly. And he was trying to cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. We've reached the break. Georgia State has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. Chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Dances away. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They really needed to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Give on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Kennesaw State right back to work.
Okay, let's make some good calls, offense.
Brown has it. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Got some room to run.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
He's looking to throw. Looking to get it in. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Quarterback extends the play. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. So they're on the 1-yard line. The incomplete pass on 2nd down. Maybe you just try to drive it in on the ground this time. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia State. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Fires to the big fella. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Zings it complete to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. He sends 3 wide receivers left, 1 on the other side on 2nd and 4. The RPO, it's complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake. Here comes the heat. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Safe completion on the screen. Really good pickup on 2nd down there. Leaves them with 3rd and 2. The Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Robinson. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give. Down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Panthers have it with a 1st and 10. Gonna look downfield again. Snagged in the middle. It's Murray. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing 1st downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing 1st downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
The play action fake. Using his feet to buy time. They get to him as he throws. Intercepted. Oh, what a play.
A really nice job by the linebacker there, understanding his responsibilities in that coverage. That's a cover 2 look. So there's 2 safeties playing deep, but the linebacker knows there's nobody underneath him, keeping him close to the line of scrimmage, so he can kind of float back a little bit, watch the QB's eyes, jump the throw, and make the hit.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Ogden. Some really tough running there gets him to the 45-yard line. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Here's a quick throw out to the left. On the move at the 30. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Moving out of the pocket. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Here on 2nd and 9, sends 3 receivers to the right. Now the play fake. Fires left. He got it. And he will score. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. Big time touchdown there to get some much needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who are you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Guys, the Georgia State offense returns to the field. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Robinson. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia State. They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
And that's 3 touchdowns in 2 games. Just continuing to find the end zone, continuing to make plays. This guy is on pace for a great season. He's put the college football world on notice.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Miami is running away with this one, thanks to an offense that may get its own 30 for 30 after this one. They're up by 24 over the Groupers. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. They'll go to the counter. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to power their way ahead. And he just needed a few inches, and the defense was surly and nasty and said, no, sirree. They booted away on 4th down. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it inside the 15. And he's brought down after a huge completion. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding...
Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They scored again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Williams will pass. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He was looking for a little more on that return, but he hands this offense a short field at the 35. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Here's the pressure. That's it fly. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be. Touchdown, Panthers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, and knocked it right down the middle. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it set up on the outside. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Wants to throw on 1st down. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Twin receivers on both sides of the field. It's 2nd and 4. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. And that is interception number 3 on the day. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 10. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Georgia State. Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
And he made the extra point without problem. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that 1st half. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed, he simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this 2nd half. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Kennesaw State ready to kick it off to start things here in the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Starting this third quarter on the ground. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Brown will throw it. He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. From the gun, the running back has it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively.
Intercepted. The defense has set him up. They got him down quickly after the pick, but he'd already made the biggest play, and they've got it at the 38. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. Takes the handoff. It's Lacey. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Now improvising. Now he'll turn one loose back to the middle. Makes the catch on the right side. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. So close to catch. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Georgia State. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. To the air, it's Oda. Throws for the tight end. Complete downfield. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Always got some space. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Might be looking to run.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back. Nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off and get what I can get.
Got his man quickly. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action. He's going to take off. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on second down. To the ground with the back. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Kennesaw State.
Man, this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game one. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Got the quick pass. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. He'll keep it himself. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Panthers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Brown wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Panthers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Got his man. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. What a nice job to get through your progressions and find your man open on the drag.
And you can't do that without good protection up front by the offensive line, giving you a little bit of time. And you're right, the QB had time, saw the matchups, finally saw that drag come open, completes the strike, gets the first down.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Panthers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Murray. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays.
Turning it off. Just plowing ahead. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
And the D deny them on second and goal. Looking to fire. A little screen to the running back. Looking for the end zone. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. That's the end of the quarter. Georgia State has the lead here. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. Sticking it in the end zone here. They'll run the option. Leaves it with the running back. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers.
After that amazing performance in week one, this offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Virginia Tech has the lead right haven't been able to separate themselves just yet inside Lane Stadium. They're up by a field goal over Old Dominion. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
And maybe the big fella can jumpstart this offense a little bit. They got to get some points, and he's that big physical guy, breaking some tackles, making some plays. Here in the fourth quarter, they're going to need it.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. And you just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice tub and start healing for next week.
And the returner goes down. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He's got an open man. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Baker. Gets it out quickly. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Georgia State ready to go with another 1st and 10. Look out, he's got room. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Running behind that left side. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers!
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. Defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And he's going to try to return this one. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Reads it, fires complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Tight end now in motion. They'll run play action. Going to try to get it himself. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get it.
He's going to throw deep right side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. He will make the fair catch just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll start this drive at their own 48. He leaves it with his back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Trying play action. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. And the misconnection on the first attempt. See if he gets a little looser. It'll be 3rd and long. Gives it on the option. He is stopped at the 47-yard line, and that's not nearly enough to move the chains. Georgia State will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They kick it away on 4th down. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Pulls and fires complete. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw. It's Odom. Caught over the middle. It's Bass. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Rides the back on the option. The give. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. Gives it on the option. Defense holds their ground. Pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. All the way down to the 25-yard line. It's 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. Makes a man miss. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. They send the tight end in motion. They'll give it to the back. It'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Under fire. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. He's looking downfield to throw. Pressure coming. Working that left side now. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. There is no point in a field goal here, so the offense stays on the field on 4th down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. And the pass will be incomplete, looking for a little window dressing at the end, but the ball game is over. You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious to be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to